Good afternoon, welcome back to Coach's Corner. A little while back I did a video talking about the Blue Flame by Louisville Slugger, the pitching machine. What I showed was when pitching to your kids, good ball setup, good machine setup for the right angles to get into the plate. A lot of people had questions, was able to answer a lot of comments and questions. I got another video coming to you, another showing on how to work with the Blue Flame. Stick with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Today I want to go over your Blue Flame Louisville Slugger pitching machine and how to use it for something other than just pitching to your kids. My son is actually minors now. If you've been following along, you know he's in the kid pitch division. My other one's a T-baller. Kind of in this transition, don't need to pitch to the kids with a Blue Flame thrower. What am I going to do with it? Well, most time it sits in the corner of the house taking up space. However, it can still be used to practice. Whether it's the young kids learning how to or the older kids developing their skills, pop flies and coaching outfielders is always a little bit of a challenge for young kids and for beginning coaches. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you, first I'll go over the settings, and then I'm going to show you how the Blue Flame thrower can help you with your kids on pop flies. All right, so we'll take a look at the machine first. First thing I did, and we'll start right here on the handle. Move this one all the way down to the very bottom hole. You see it's got one, which is pitch lower, all the way through raised pitch. Went past the number 5 to the 6th spot. Put it all the way in that 6th spot, bottom spot. The lower it is down here, the higher you get the ball. Next setting is on the swing arm. On the swing arm, same thing. Hole number 1 all the way to number 5. We came all the way to number 5. And on this side, you can kind of see the numbers. They're right here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 spot. On the spring, to get the most spring out of the machine, to loft the ball and throw it the farthest, all the way to the number 11 spot, the tightest spring spot. So we'll put that all the way down here in the number 11, the last hole. Then once again, got the pegs on the front. I anchored them in the ground. I'm about 4 or 5 feet in front of home plate, just because I find this is gets it into the outfield on a Little League field, a good distance, without throwing it all the way to the fence, but not keeping it too close to grass. So you can get a good middle field depth for your fielders and let them come in or out based off the spin and the range. The other thing I noticed, when you're pitching it to a kid, whether you put the ball this way, it affects it, depending on how you put the pin on the laces. With the fly balls, doesn't make as much difference. I've thrown it with the pin here, here. It stays the same because of the loft. On the fastball, it makes it move and do stuff. On the other one, doing pop flies, does not affect it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to line this up on the machine. We're going to throw a couple pop flies to the outfield. Just like before, want to make sure nobody's hands are in the way. Firm pressure, lock it in. Once it's locked in, it's just a matter of setting the ball. Out of habit, for pitching, I always put the ball with the pin here. I'm going to stick with the same thing. Just setting the ball in there, logo facing up. Keep it the same every time, you know it'll be the same every time. I don't have a fielder in the field right now, but if I did, I would look at them and go, fielder's ready. When you put the spring down, you'll notice it's considerably tighter on that last spot. I'm here, and then I'm going to simulate the bat by dropping my arm. When I drop my arm, I'm going to pull the lever and launch the ball at the outfield. So it'll be fielder's ready, and it launches out. So I hope this shows up on video. The ball, I got lined up center field. The ball is actually coming out at a pretty good angle. It's not a big swooping pop fly, it's just more of a consistent hit like we see in our leagues more. Just nice, good trajectory, gives them a time to adjust, but they still got to run. They don't get to camp out under it. They got to actually move to catch it. All we're going to do with our outfielders is just gives them something over and over again. It also gives the coach, instead of trying to hit the balls to them, and you're trying to be consistent on, this will give the coach consistency so the kid gets the same pop fly coming consistently over and over. Let them learn how to gauge it. Once they learn how to gauge it, then you could go back to a bat. With the older kids who are pretty good at catching pop flies, we like to mix it up. Line drives, big pop flies, little pop flies, hard ground balls to the outfield because they see that in the game. Kids learning, consistency, and letting them learn how to basically read the ball coming at them, get under it, safely catch it, and practice. The machine helps a lot. So I'll do another one here. Just gonna get it lined up just like it did. I'm saying, I don't know, hopefully the camera can kind of get a little bit more. We'll try and watch out there in the field. I got a good clumping of balls out there already from earlier. Fielder's ready, and swing. Launches it out. Out here, I got it laying in about 10 feet into the grass. Gives the fielder a chance to run in and make a play. Keep the ball in front of them. Simple video, quick video. Just want to go over another use for the Blue Flame. Later on, I'll be going over how to do ground balls for your infield the same way. Stick around, like, share us out. Above all, go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.